It's your boy Drako Films, and we in the studio with my homie Big Dawg079. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What made you want to get into the movie scene?
Shit, man. I don't know. I think just having the imagination and shit, and just being able to see things other than musically. You know what I mean? Like I can see shit. You know, I can see things. I can put scenes together, shit like that. So, and then it was just a challenge for me too. So I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see what I can do. And the worst thing can happen in any situation, you know, you fail. But if I failed at making this movie or anything I tried to do, really didn't matter because I can go back to the drawing board and figure out how to succeed next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Yeah. I mean, I can see how you was talking with your movie that you just made out here. I can see why you would want to get into that. I can see the ideas behind it. I can see you got a little vision going, but
yeah, I appreciate it.
About the movie, what you see yourself doing in 5 years? How you see this going?
Man, in 5 years, like, so the overall, like, my overall company is Multimedia Holdings. So up under that umbrella, we got the record label, we got the film production company, we got clothing companies, we got other associate brands and things like that. So I just want to focus more on the overall brand, creating a greater value for all of the assets that's under the umbrella, and just being more like a more executive position. Like, I don't see myself making music for too much longer. I said it before that I probably already made my last music. I don't know that for sure right now, but I'm kind of like looking at that out and putting a lot of more time and creativity into more TV and movie projects. You know what I mean? That's where I see myself in like 5 years. You know what I mean?
It's kind of on that topic, but it's not really. Other than movies and music, like, what would you want to get into?
Well, I want to get into like some philanthropy work where like I'm using my story and my life experiences to like help enriching other people, like in whatever platform or whatever opportunity that they may present itself. That's something I want to do, just giving back to the community, giving back to underprivileged people, and like trying to inspire people to like follow their dreams and things like that. That's something I definitely want to do. Like try to cultivate new talent, try to like be active in the music scene, but more in a producer kind of context, maybe video and things like that. And you know, that's really it right now. You know.
Other than just all music and movies questions, like just normal, genuine questions, what's your outlook on relationships?
Man, shit, that's well, like, bro, I see relationships like before you can join with another person, right? Like, you gotta already be whole. I think that's why so many relationships fail, because like you got two broken people that's under the disillusion that if they join forces that they become whole. But you can't become whole by joining with another person. So like I'm kind of like standoffish. My bad. I'm kind of like standoffish in a space like that, because like I want to make sure that I'm the best me that I can be before I come into those kind of spaces again. And I encourage anybody to do that, because otherwise it's just set up for a whole bunch of heartache and disappointment, because you ain't ready for what you asking for. Like God or the universe is gonna give you what you asking for, but you just gotta sit still and play your part and be ready for that when it comes to your front door. But when you try to rush it, it don't never work out. So like that's how I look at it, man. Just make sure you're ready for it, man. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're ready for what you asking for, because you're gonna get what you asking for. 9 times out of 10, you feel me?
So what is the meaning, like, love yourself before you love others, mean to you? Does that kind of equal into the same part of relationships, or what does that mean to you?
Like, you can't. Alright, so just say, for instance, right, I got a child, right? But I'm willing to neglect my child for some female or whatever like that, right? Like, how could she ever believe that I love her when I don't even love my own child? You see what I'm saying? So, like, before you can love somebody else, you got to be able to love yourself. You got to be okay with your own flaws. You got to be okay with who you see in the mirror every day. You got to be able to be transparent with yourself. That's the only way you're going to be able to be open with some other person. You know what I mean? So if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Like, real shit, you can't. You know what I mean? It's impossible.
Fact.
You know?
I'll definitely go with that. I believe that for sure. But back on the music note, Drake and Kanye, I see they dropped their new albums. I don't know how to really feel about it myself, but you listen to them or not?
Like, alright, so like, I rock with Kanye. That's my man. Like, he's from the city, so I support anybody from the city. But and then like, you know, I rock with Drake too. You know, I ain't got no issues with nobody. I ain't that kind of nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just selective with my music choices. So when it come to Kanye, I listen to the album. I listen to both of them because I'm an artist. So I want to hear what kind of creativity they came up with, what kind of rhyme schemes, what kind of features, what kind of pattern. You know what I mean? That's why I'm listening to it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like, it wasn't really what I would have been expecting. Like, I don't really think it's what the public expected. You know what I mean? But like from an artist standpoint, if I look at it from an artist standpoint, I can see like motherfuckers was under pressure, or like I don't feel like that was what they was ready to do, or that was their best efforts. I think that was more like a pressure move. You know what I mean? So if we given 5 mics, like or whatever like that, I ain't, you know, I can't. Like that wasn't no 5 mic classic albums. You know what I'm saying? It was glimpses of like the motherfuckers that we really know they can be, but it wasn't like that on a consistent platform. So
yeah, I definitely felt like those albums weren't
like
all the
certain
features.
songs where I felt like, oh, you know what I mean? Okay, but then there was other songs where I'm like, well, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it ain't like their custom roots and how they establish themselves.
So you know, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? But then like, that's not something that I would be playing on. You know what I mean? No shit like that. You know. But you know, they got their group, they got their crowd. You know.
All right, so while we on the music topic, I want to know what's your Mount Rushmore of your hip hop, anything of your top 5.
Shit, I'm a lyricist, so like my top 5, my Mount Rushmore gonna be different from and like other niggas, cause like I don't, like they equate other shit. I equate lyrics with hip hop because like I don't know how you can have hip hop without having lyrics. So I'm gonna put Rakim on my shit. Putting Rakim on my shit. A lot of y'all probably need to know who he is, so that's like a history lesson. You go do some hip hop research. Rakim. Then I'm putting KRS-One. Then I'm putting Tupac. Then I'm putting Nipsey. And then I'm putting me. What the fuck you thought? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with that. I rock with that.
Yeah, I'm on that bitch. You know what I mean? I built it.
Fast, you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so back on a personal note, are you like a religious or a spiritual type person?
Well, like, I'm more like a spiritual person, bro. Like, I tried to be in like other spaces, and it just didn't like sit right with me. But when I listen to I don't know, when I listen to my spirit, when I listen to my gut instinct, my intuition, I think that like that's God. That's what I tell people. I believe that's God. So like I think when I follow that, I'm more in tune and I feel right and I feel like opportunities and spaces come open for me the way they're supposed to, as opposed to like the other avenues that's available. So you know, I'm in tune with the sun, stars, and moons and all that. You know what I mean? I pay attention to the universe. I'm a part of the universe, so I pay attention to that.